Well, the chicks are pretty good size, so we're going to try to go ahead and move them to the new coop that we bought the cow barn last week and see how they do in that new coop. Now, the trick is to try to catch these suckers without them flying out. These shouldn't be too bad, because they attract spy birds. They shouldn't be too bad. That other crab might be different. All right, that's the tractor supply ones. So we're going to take them to the new coop and see how they do. All right, we got to probably hold that door closed a little bit so you can stick them in there. All right, grab you one. That it?
No,
is there one more in there?
There's 2 more in there.
2 more in there. How many's in there?
Should be on.
They're frozen. They ain't moving over there. Well, you can try to get some of them ones right quick. All right, ready?
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Close it up. Close it
I
up.
wonder if that water's too high.
No, I need to get one of them in there and stick his beak in there, though. Because that's a different water than what they're used to. Get on in there with them.
You see the water? You see the water? I think it's too high for them.
Oh, let's let them walk around a little bit. Check it out. There is water in there, ain't there?
Yeah.
Well, there we go. We have moved them from in the shop out to the new little coop. And they have all piled up right there together. I guess they're probably wondering what's going on, but once they get in there and move around a little bit, they'll figure things out. Got them a new feeder over there, 5 gallons of water, and we'll see how they do the rest of the day. They're all up under the heat lamp right now, which is, I don't know. I think I'm warm because I've been trying to catch chickens, but I don't feel that cooler here today, but it probably might be to them. They sure like getting under that light. But we'll come out and check on them a little bit, see how they're getting along. Well, we had an incident. Kim was trying to get one of the chicks to drink out that new water because that's different than what they had before. And she said the little chick bit her.
Well, the little bee got hold of my skin, and you can tell where it looks like. You see where the little...
Looks like a beak mark. He had a mouthful.
He didn't get blood.
Lord have mercy. Done got attacked by a chicken. A baby chicken at that. All right, so we're going to hang around a little bit, watch them drink and eat a little bit, make sure they can find everything. And they'll get settled in here a little bit. Then when I turn the cows in, they're going to have a fit. Because Elmo is not happy right this minute because he's locked out. Well, we got the chickens in there. And the cows are all piled up at the gate. They're mad. Elmo's mad. I whopped him on the nose a while ago because he kept trying to push my gate apart. Are you still mad at me? Say no, you just want to go and get you something to eat, don't you? You got to wait a minute. I got to figure out how to tie all this thing. Oh, you pulled it and you got a knot tied in it. That's what you... Quit licking my hand. All right, I'm going to save that string there for later. I might need it again later on. Quit. You can't have that string. I don't need no help opening the gate. I've about got it. Can you wait about 2 more seconds? I can't open the gate with you standing there anyway. If you'll move, I can open the gate and let you in. Move around. Move around, fatty. Do you not understand how a gate works? Oh, you trying to pull it up with your nose. I see what you're doing. Ah! All right, go ahead. Oh, sorry, Daisy. Popped you right in the nose. Go ahead, down, because I got your trough up there, too. I'll be right in a minute to get to you. Let me tie this gate back first.
Mine's gonna be, there's another one up here.
Are you still mad at me? Whopping you on the nose a while ago? But you about to tear the other gate down. You be out now, you're getting feed. I actually gave you a little extra feed trying to finish that bag out. Alright. You start losing your winter coat. It's warm out today. Warming up. You're gonna slick out pretty this summer, I think. Abby got her new toy today. Well, she actually got two new toys. She got a new ball, which I got a little size bigger than the ball this time. And it's almost too big for her. But she got a little duck. It's got a squeaker in it. And it actually came with an extra squeaker in case that squeaker quits. And as hard as she's working on it a while ago, it won't be long. Well, for supper tonight, I think Kim's going to make us some meatloaf. And she's already got her peppers and onions already cut up over there. But what we normally use instead of breadcrumbs in our meatloaf, we actually use pork skins. Because I'm still trying to watch my carbohydrate intake and different things like that, trying to eat better. I've kind of slipped a little bit here right lately. But with replacing the breadcrumbs with the pork skins, there's no carbohydrates in it. Well, there's no carbohydrates in pork skins anyway. So what we do is we take regular pork skins, and at our grocery store you can buy that little bag right there. I don't know what the name of that brand is, but it's always buy one get one free. So that's what we always get. Old Suncrest Farms. It's always buy one get one free at the grocery store. So we get us 2 bags of those, and I think, don't you think one bag will probably do it? I ain't really sure.
Yeah, one bag will do it.
So she's gonna put these things in the little blender here. And that'll chop them things up real fine. They'll be like breadcrumbs when they come out. And matter of fact, you can kind of see in there now. They if I can get the camera right. Oop, there it is. They look like breadcrumbs anyway. So she'll end up grinding that whole bag up and using that instead of bread. And turns out to be a pretty good meatloaf. All right, and that is 1 bag of pork skins. And I think that'll be more than plenty. Yep. So that's what it looked like. And then we'll get all mixed together and get in the pan and get in the oven. And in case y'all hadn't seen it yet, this is some of the hamburger that we got from the calves that were carried off a while back. And they put it in this little tube. There's about a pound per tube. And show you how that turned out to look. Because I tell you what, it turned out to be some right pretty hamburger. But there's the hamburger from the cows we had here at the house. And I tell you what, that's some of the best hamburger I think I've had in a long time. There's not a lot of grease in that hamburger. So when you fry it up or cook something, if you do have to drain the grease, it's very little coming out. So there's some of the eggs out of the coop, in case you wonder what they look like. And they're mighty good too. Now there's got a darker yolk than the other 3. That's gonna be really good right there.
Okay, so I got a pound of hamburger. I got a bag of pork skins, which they're a 2.25 ounce bag. I got a half an onion chopped. I got 1 pepper chopped up. I have 4 eggs, and I have a little bit of milk. And I might add some more milk. I don't follow a recipe. I kind of just add it in. And I'm also going to put some ketchup in it too.
Have we got any ketchup?
Yeah, I got a whole new bottle up here.
Oh, Lord. We ain't got much ketchup.
And I also put ketchup on the top when it's about done. Put like a glaze up there. Okay, so I can go ahead and put my eggs in. I'm going to put some of my milk. I'll put the breadcrumbs.
Pork skins.
Or the pork skins. And I'll mix it up just a little bit before I add the peppers and onions in here. So now I'm going to put the peppers and onions in there. And I'm going to put just a little bit of ketchup right now in there. kind of use that a little bit up. Okay. I'm going to mix it up. And I'll put a little bit of salt and pepper. Put a little bit of more ketchup. I think it needs any more.
You might have get a new bottle like that, and there's about had it.
And there's different recipes how to do meatloaf. I just kind of don't follow a recipe. I just kind of mix mine up. And I put a little bit more egg in it to give it a little bit more moisture to it. And you can always add, some people use water. I just put some milk in it. All right, so it is ready to be put in the loaf pan. And I sprayed my pan so it won't stick. I'll put it in there and then I'll place it around. Alright, so I got my oven preheated to 400 degrees and it's usually going to take about, I don't know, 40 or 50 minutes to cook probably.
And we'll show you what's in that little pan there a little bit later on. That's going to be a surprise, though.
There's the meatloaf. I did put some ketchup on top. You can do other stuff like some people do, like brown sugar and ketchup and different stuff you can put on top. I just did regular ketchup, and then I turn it on boil. Just let it caramelize on top some when the meatloaf gets done.
What we got over here?
I got sweet peas, and I made some homemade mashed potatoes.
And we still ain't going to show you what's in there yet. We got to wait till... Well, unless you want to go and show them now, I reckon.
And I made some homemade brownies with pecans in it. And we've already eaten some
of it. If you look real close at that end there, somebody done started sampling. I don't know who that was. All right. Well, I reckon we're going to turn this mess off and sit down and eat. I'm about ready to eat this. Golly, what time is this? About 20 after 7 already.
Yep, it is.
Lord, I've been working too hard today. All right. Get me a plate. Well, it's getting that time of year again. Getting ready to start planting stuff in the back pasture again because the other stuff's about played out this year again. They've eaten it down pretty good and it hadn't come back up much, and it's starting to get a little bit warmer, so it's not going to come up. So my neighbor called the other night and asked if I checked on the price of millet lately, and I hadn't, but it's still high like it was last year. So he said he was going to plant this year something different for his cows. And so I told him, I said, well, if you pick up a load, bring me about 7 bags when you get it. And he did. So we went and picked it up a while ago, and I'm going to show you what we're going to try to plant this year and see how it does. Well, this is what we're going to try this year. He picked up this stuff here from somebody he normally deals with. But we're going to try to do some of that sorghum Sudan grass this year. We're going to see how it does. But this right here is around $45 a bag. And the best I can remember last year, our millet was around $75, $78 a bag. So this is a lot cheaper. Still costs a lot, you know, for seed. But if it comes up good this summer and they can graze all summer on this, it's a whole lot better than throwing feed and hay to them all summer. So we're going to get this unloaded, and probably next week or so, Easter's coming up. We won't plant nothing until after Easter anyway. So we'll probably in the next 2 weeks or so, maybe, if I can get some time off, get this replanted and get that back pasture started again. since we got the chicks in the other coop, Kim got the brooders cleaned out today, or troughs cleaned out, and we got them put up now, so I reckon we'll wait till we get some more chicks and start all over again. Well, if you're gonna check on it, better be right quiet, because if Elmo sees us, you know he's gonna come a running. Oh, look at my gate. Hold on a minute. Elmo's been pushing on my gate again. If y'all can't, there we go. It's supposed to be a straight line. I tell you, it's one of the best gates I've ever had. Those anchors right there. And I'm glad I turned it upside down like that, because if not, he'd already had it flipped up. If it was like that on the top, he'd have had it pushed off already a long time ago. And it's an old gate, but it sure has been a good one. So I'm gonna put this chain on there in case he does show it while we're in there. Yeah. They're doing pretty good in there. They've actually started scratching the ground. Look at that hole they got dug right there. Don't let them out.
Don't you come in here after my finger. Yeah, I got some that's real friendly.
Yeah, that there's trying to get you.
Yeah, it like gets me. One of them does. They try to get me.
Well, don't let him out. Crazy chickens. The mic on. Here it needs a roof.
So I ordered some reeves online because I run out and I needed some more to make reeves with. But when I ordered some, sometimes when you get them, they have those dry leaves in them, and they're still a little green. They ain't dried up. So I'll take the air hose and clean them up. And for some reason there's some pine straw in these too. Sometimes they do have it in there. But they're really nice looking reeds. They're really thick, but I just got to clean them up a little bit. See, I got that one cleaned up.
Somebody's banging on the shelter again. Let's go see who it is. Got caught, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Got caught banging the side of the barn. You better watch it. I saw that. You keep on, boy. You ain't gonna get no hay. I saw you kick the side of that barn. You see that right there? Hit you right in the mouth. You big dummy. That's why we can't have nice things around here. So are you headbutting it or are you kicking it? Because you kicked it when you just walked up a while ago. A little attitude. Mm-hmm. I got a bale of hay on the back of the Coleman over there. But I don't know if I'm going to give it to you now or not. I don't know.
All right. So I got 3 cleaned off. Then when I use these up, I'll get some more and clean them off.
Or throw them in the back of the truck because I got to go throw this hay out because old dummy there, while you was blowing them reeves out, they kicked the side of the barn. Kicked it. I mean, you know, he's been headbutting it. Then I caught him, and then he walks over to me, and as he's right there before he gets to the gate where I'm at, throws his back left leg out, kicks the side of the barn on that new tin we just put up. I'm gonna buy me with him cattle prod electric shockers. I'm gonna get him. Well, I just made it to the house, got in there and got changed and everything. Abby was the only critter inside the house, so Kim must be out in the barn working on some stuff. I know she had a lady coming sometime this afternoon to pick up some eggs and everything, so that's probably where she's at, but walk her and take a look and see what she's a-doing. What you doing, Maggie? It's hot out here today, ain't it? I tell you what, I looked at it a while ago and it says it's about 84 degrees out here right now. So we go from one extreme to the other. You laying over in the shade trees trying to cool it off a little bit. Well, at least there is a little bit of a breeze blowing, so it ain't too bad right now. And it should start getting a little bit cooler. Yep, lay down and rest. You're probably busy tonight. The coyotes were out the other night, so you were busy keeping them out, I'm sure. I heard you barking. What are you doing?
Working on reeds.
It's hot out there.
It's hot today. In the 80s.
Yeah, I looked at the phone while ago. It says 84 degrees right now, and it's 6 o'clock, and it's still 84 degrees outside. So I don't know. What's that one?
Home sweet home.
You're gonna need some more room in here. Maybe if we get this other mess put back in the trailer and get Lulu's cage out of here, because she ain't gonna need to be here no more now since it's warming up. You can just leave her outside. Lady come get her eggs today?
Yep. She came a few minutes ago. You just missed her.
I thought that's her. I met her on the highway a while ago.
She came and got 3 dozen.
How much longer you gonna be doing that? I'm about ready to go eat my supper. It's been a long day today.
I can quit.
I noticed last night it was about a full moon, and it sure has been a full moon at work today.
I'm ready. You are.
Well, let's go eat. Did you give them feed or hay today?
Hey. But they always get feed.
I saw the other cows.
The other cows got hay today.
They went about out of feed anyway.
Yep, I got to go to market feed.
You already got the eggs up too?
Yep.
How many you get?
I think about 16 or 17.
How many you gonna get? All 3 of them?
Yeah, I think I'm going to use all 3 of them.
Sure looks a lot better in here without them troughs with chickens in them. Now we got a alleyway there we can walk through at least anyway.
Yep.
You got that?
Yep.
You want me to tote it?
Nope, got it.
Are you sure?
Lighter than a bill.
The door's over that way. You're drifting to the left. Oh. Got it yet?
Yep.
Well, I guess it's going to wrap it up for us again here this week. We did get a few things done. We got the chicks out of the shop, and we moved them over to the new coop in the cow barn. And they're doing really good out there. They can actually scratch the ground, peck, and one of them actually got a worm the other day and took off with it. And so they're learning how to scratch the ground and do a little foraging, I guess you might say. But they're doing really good, and it won't be long. We're going to have to move them to the coop down at the house because that's the fastest growing bunch of chicks I think we've had. So we'll be moving them shortly, I'm sure. Our neighbor called the other day, and he ordered us some sorghum Sudan grass to plant this year instead of millet. And so we rode down yesterday and picked it up from his house. Got it stacked up, ready to go. And probably about maybe 2, no more than 3 more weeks, I'm hoping I can get a little time and we'll plant that back pasture so they can have something to graze on this summer. We've always planted millet. They've always liked the millet, but millet's just so doggone expensive right now. So we're going to try this other stuff. I've heard other people using it. Their cows like it. and it's a little bit cheaper than the millet we've been buying. So we're gonna try to get it planted and see how it comes up this year. And Kim's brother called the other day, and they're getting ready to set out a bunch of broccoli. So probably one day this week, Kim's gonna ride over there and help him set the broccoli out. I'll see if I can get her to video a little bit of that. And Kim's still trying to get everything ready for that event we got coming up on the 14th, 15th, and we'll leave a link or something with it attached to the bottom in case anybody's local wants to come out and see us there. And they can have a lot of vendors and everything. And if you're into, there's Elmo out there hollering. If you're into like antique tractors and stuff like that, it's going to be a pretty interesting show because there's going to be a lot of antique tractors there and plus other vendors, food trucks, all kinds of things. So we'll leave the address and the dates and times down in the bottom. We came here to the shop and got her some containers. You know, she got a new shipment of Reeves in the other day that she's going to start putting together. These containers we got come in handy to store them in for the time being. So we're going to try to run back to the house, get those put in the storage containers. I got one more day this week to finish up, and then I'm off for the weekend. And of course, it seems like here right lately, every time I'm off on the weekend, it's raining. And so we're off this time. Easter's this weekend, and we're off Friday and Saturday. So, of course, weatherman says it's going to rain Friday and Saturday. I need to try to spend a little time here in the shop anyway, making some things for the event coming up too. Cause I know Kim wants to make some lanterns and some other things I want to try to work on a little bit too. So if it's raining outside, we'll be working on the shop inside. But anyway, I've rambled on enough. We're going to get on to the house, get things ready for tomorrow. And again, we appreciate you joining us. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends and neighbors. And again, we appreciate you watching and leaving comments. We really enjoy hearing from you. Of course, we're a little slow sometimes about getting back to you, but we will eventually. So again, we appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next video.